What's going on, y'all? I'll wait for a couple more people to come on. Just want to kind of address, of course, what's been going on, and I really want to try to educate everybody on this 5G, and I really kind of want to educate people on like what we can do, to the best of our ability to, avoid being affected by 5G radiation. So just hang tight for a couple seconds. Let me see who else come on, and we're going to get started. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about how we can avoid this 5G radiation. I've heard a lot of people, talking about, giving education on it, but not how we can avoid it. So let's talk a little bit about that. 5G. By no means, again, like I said, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist. I just want to educate my people. That's all. 5th generation technology, wireless and, communications, what have you. This is what we're dealing with, people. 5G, 5th generation wireless. So, as we know, scientists, told, let's call the powers that be, let's call them diabolical mad scientists. So the diabolical mad scientists, they were told not to build, these 5G towers, and they did it anyway. They were prepared for this. You might, see pictures online of, those cargo trains that go by. It was one filled with COVID-19. They were preparing for this from the beginning. 5G, 5th generation technology. So what happens is, 5G, them towers, it's a giant microwave. That's all it is. Kicking out electromagnetic frequencies that break our bodies down. It breaks down our immune system. How it does that? Microwaves, like when you microwave something, we microwave our food, that the water molecule spins to heat up our food. But when it comes to 5G towers, all this radiation, it's like a giant microwave. So what it's doing is it's depleting our oxygen molecule that spins. It's depleting of that. Anyone knows that radiation breaks down your body. So what's happening is our immune systems are being broken down, and we're catching like double pneumonia and things like that. So, basically, until there's something we could do about this, we have to do our best to try to avoid 5G radiation. And this is what we're going to talk about today. Like I said, we all in this together. So let's talk about some ways that we can try to avoid this 5G radiation, because this is what I haven't heard yet. I've heard people giving instruction, but I haven't heard, solutions. The first way we could avoid this 5G radiation, we have to get strictly earthy, and we got to use ecotherapy. Ecotherapy. We ain't got to really go through jump through no hurdles, because the only thing that's going to get us through is ecotherapy. This is what's going to help us get through this 5G. I've seen people measure the amount of radiation. I've seen people up on the 5G towers with those chemical suits on and everything. So the best way to protect ourselves from that, using nature, using ecotherapy. If you can't afford or if you don't get one of the meters to measure the radiation, what you can do, just go outside, use nature. Go where your phone doesn't have signal. There's no rays. There's no 5G rays affecting that area. So you're safe. So you use that. That's how you could tell, if you're in a safe area. Another way we can avoid 5G radiation, you have to limit the time that you spend on your phone. You have to. computers, things of that nature. You have to, because it's like sleeping with radiation. A lot of people sleep with their phones. It's like you're sleeping with radiation. You can't do that. You got to limit your time on these devices that kicking out this 5G radiation. Another way we can avoid 5G radiation, we have to go out, get in the sun. Like, I know today it was nice out. I went outside, got me some sun. I haven't been out this house in a while. I got me some sun. We have to use the universe, people. That's the only thing that's going to protect us from this. I went outside. I got some rays. Another thing is we have to get earthy, people. Like, we have to start utilizing the universe and just start walking barefooted outside, because, you know, our bodies contain 102 minerals. So most of them consisting of like metals. So, you know, we have toxins and things in our body, and the earth produces ions which can draw those toxic things out of us, you know. So we got to start utilizing the universe more. If you take onions, put them on the bottom of your feet at night when you're sleeping, put them in your socks. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but when you do that, believe it or not, it'll start turning dark and black. That's the toxins coming out your body from the bottom of your feet, believe it or not. So that's another way, you know, we can get, you know, try to deal with this 5G radiation. Another way to radiation, I know you heard of like quartz crystals. Go to your nearest spiritual shop, whatever you do, get those quartz crystals, the one that you can sit in your house, get the ones you can wear on your wrist, get the necklaces, because they block or absorb electromagnetic frequencies, which these 5G radiation towers are putting out. Another way to deal with 5G radiation, people, we have to stop stressing and being scared about what we're, you know, seeing and hearing, because by you fearing and getting your anxiety up, you're lowering your immune system, your immune level. You're messing up your immune level, which is gonna leave room for that to move in. Can't do that. And then, you know, another way, of course, you know, last but not least, eating properly. A lot of you don't take care of yourselves, and you're the ones that is hitting first, because I would like to, I think it's fair to say, I think maybe about 2 months ago I had it. I want to say, but I take care of myself. I'm always keeping my body alkaline. I have minor symptoms compared to what I've been seeing. So there is ways that we can avoid this 5G radiation, people. There is ways. I'm not trying to say that it's going to be 100% effective, because, you know, results vary. But like I said, we're all in this together. And I hope that, you know, I shined a little light for you and gave you some insight on how we can try to, you know, get around some of this 5G radiation until we can do something better, that we can get rid of it altogether. You got people burning them down. You had a gentleman by the name of John Patterson that took matters into his own hands. He was measuring the frequency levels and he was getting sick, and he just jumped in the tank and just started mowing them down. So, you know, it is a big deal. It is a big deal, and it's going to be a big deal in the future if we don't do something about it, and we have to start taking action now. So again, like I said, 5G radiation, there is ways that we can try to avoid this. Get up under some trees. Get in areas where you don't have any frequency on your phone. There's no radiation there. Sun gaze. Limit time on these devices, phones, computers. Believe in stone that the Most High gave us, like black tourmaline. That's a good quartz. That repels electromagnetic frequencies, as well as shungite. Shungite stone. You can use that also. So again, I love y'all. I hope this was, you know, informative. Until the next time, I'll see y'all. Peace.
Cool. Say what's up.
What's up?
Yo, I see you. I see you, sir. I see you.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Monet. I saw you.